everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Vanessa. I am a working psychic medium extraordinaire. All of my booking and social media information is down below in the description. If you are not new here, welcome back. Hey, how you doing? Come hang out, come chat. Okay, so for this video, we are going to do another card pull. And this time we are going to do a card pull on Gabby.
I'm acting different.
Recently, she has found herself in just a little bit of hot water again. Let's check that out.
All right, I don't care how many hobbies you have, that doesn't mean you won't be depressed. There's not like a magic number of hobbies that cancels out depression.
Apparently, she offended some people with her statements about getting a hobby to combat depression. So we are going to do a card pull just to see how she's doing.
I'm not quite as well.
We know. Let's help you out. Let's see what's coming up for Gabbie Hanna. Okay. Now, I did shuffle the cards a little bit. A lot of people ask me what deck I use. This is one of my favorite decks. This says Energy Oracle cards. I really like Oracle cards over Tarot. To me, they're kind of like the same thing, and they can do the same thing. I don't know. I feel more of a connection with Oracle cards. So I did pre-shuffle a little bit, but I'm going to shuffle a little bit more because I don't want people going, how you stack the deck? You do whatever with the cards, blah, 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 blah. So I'm just going to shuffle a little bit more. Okay. Let's see what's going on with Gabbie Hanna. Let's see what's coming up for Gabbie Hanna. Let's do a card pull here. Now, I know that Gabbie Hanna, and I did make a video with Dustin Daly, and I know that Gabbie Hanna has said she's a psychic medium, which, no offense, Gabby, you are not. I'm sorry, not sorry. It's okay. You don't, not everyone can be. But I want to be unbiased. I have no qualms about Gabbie Hanna. It seems like either people really like her or they don't. I don't have any skin in the game, so I'm just going to tell you what's here. Okay, so right off the bat, just looking at it, geez, I don't even know where to start. Okay, I think that Gabbie Hanna is maybe coming out of something emotionally. I'm seeing cards of her taking action here against an emotional time. I feel like maybe she had to exercise some patience with herself and overcome being a little bit stuck in some emotions. I do see here a little bit of chaos in her life. I do see a little bit of unbalance in her life. I actually do really think that she is quite envious here of maybe some I don't know, it could be anything from social media. It could be anything from her being jealous of, wishing she was maybe at a certain point in her life by now. But I feel like there's a period of being stagnant here for her. I also am picking up that she's exercising a little bit more of self-love and self-care. I think that she's, like I said earlier, coming out of something a little bit mentally and emotionally that was probably wearing on her a lot. I'm seeing a lot of overthinking on her part. That's I think we all kind of overthink a little bit. Let's see what else we have here. Okay, picking up some of the same things here. Definitely her taking time for herself. I do see her working on some projects and trying to be a little bit more strategic here about the projects that she does take on. Again, this is her, like I said, thinking about projects that she has taken on, putting forth a little bit more thought, I guess, into what she is doing versus, just maybe being like a little aloof and going with the flow. I think that she's putting a little bit more intention into maybe content that she's putting out or music or something along those lines. I think she doesn't really feel too tied up. Maybe she's feeling a little bit more sense of freedom of, freedom of creativity, I guess, let's say. Definitely a little bit more balance here. I can't help but to really hear in my head as I'm pulling these cards, and I know that I've said this before about Gabbie Hanna in Dustin's video. I remember saying it now, that I feel like she would have more balance as far as her as a person and her being likable and making better content and being in more people's good graces if she was a little bit less controversial and maybe was a little bit more forthcoming and honest and a little bit more kind and a little bit more humble. You know, this card here represents, you know, coming into things with love and coming into things with humility and meeting people with grace and just being a more loving, better, nicer, overall rounded person. And I'm not saying that she doesn't have the ability to do this. I'm just saying that she's not practicing it. She's not putting that forth or putting forth that effort, let's say. And I really think that it causes her to have her world turned upside down. And I think that really goes back to what just happened here about, you know, she says things, it creates a controversy, you know, and I really think that that causes so much chaos in her world that she's not able to just, you know, think about what she's saying, and stopping herself before she makes enemies here. But I can't help but to have this feeling about Gabby that I really feel like she would be so much more likable if she was just, God, if she would just be a little bit more personable, a little bit more humble, a little bit less abrasive, a little bit more softer and a little bit more understanding. I feel like she has the ability to be these things. And I just feel like she just can't get herself over that little hump to act upon it. I'm not sure. I like I said, I don't follow her. I don't know if she's in a relationship or not, but I am pulling some good relationship cards for her here. Her being in control is represented in this card, and there is caring connection here. Now, it doesn't necessarily always mean a relationship. It could mean friendship as well, but I like I said, I don't know if she's in a relationship, but I'm pulling these types of cards here that she does have a good connection around her. You know, I really feel like she's very hostile and abrasive. I don't really watch her. I don't watch her at all. I just really don't know what to say other than I feel like there's hostility and abrasiveness here. You know, again, going back to what I was saying, she does have the ability to bring in a lot of love and abundance and just better content for her, but it's like she just can't help herself. And it's kind of sad here. I'm picking up a card here of, you know, anxiety, deceit. And I think that has to do more with her masking her kindness, I guess. She has happiness coming around the corner. I do see that she is coming out of some issues that caused her to be feeling stuck emotionally or mentally. You know, my advice to Gabby, she's probably never going to hear this, never going to see it, but Gabby, if you're listening, be more genuine, be more kind. I think that you would get a lot more bees with honey than with shit. But that's just my opinion for entertainment purposes. That's all for this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.